Hi everyone, my name is Adonia. Today I'm going to share about the Shariah has certain specific prohibition for Islamic finance, contract or instrument. Okay, the Shariah law differentiated Islamic finance from conventional finance. The Islamic financial system is constructed on economic concept specified by Shariah, a code of the concept that guides Muslims, the followers of Islam, in social, economics, and political matters. The Sharia promotes balance and justice and discourages behavior of excess. The Sharia prohibits business transactions based on the following, such as interest, uncertainty, and prohibited product and industry. The Islam prohibits product and industry that it's considered harmful to society and a threat to social responsibility. For example, that is include alcohol, pork, prostitutions, and any product based on uncertainty or gambling.
Assalamualaikum. Today we will be discuss about the element that are prohibited in Islamic financing and the implication on capital market. So we are going to start with the definition of riba itself and where riba comes from. We would like Mr. Denny to explain quickly about riba.
Thank you, Mr. Khairul. Assalamualaikum. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. From the scholars, riba is defined in regard to financial transaction as any contractual increment in a loan or debt due to the time element. This is exactly what we know today as interest. Most legally and financially, interest is defined as an increment paid by the debtor to the creditor. Okay, the same for easy definition. Okay.
So how about the beside loan and saving? Is there any possibility that riba can come from other transactions?
Okay, Mr. Khairul. There is a situation whereby riba can occur. Okay, but firstly, prohibition riba is mentioned in Quran. Okay, that's for our information.
Okay.
So just to give you an easy example, when you enter a competition or tournament, any kind of tournament, that requires you to pay a fee.
Okay.
Okay, from the organizer. And then the organizer collect the fee to buy a prize.
Okay.
For the winner to win lah. Okay, to get. Okay, so the transaction from the fees to the buying the prizes is called riba.
Oh.
And then when you enter the tournament or the competition, it is permissible in Islam.
Oh, okay. So it's not right to do that.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So is there any clear definition? Thank you for the information because it's really give a briefly explanation about riba. So we will go for our next topic, which is about garar. I'm sure most of us know about garar, where it's explained about uncertainty. So anyway, Miss Fatheen, can you further explain the definition with maybe some example for us to have a clear view of this topic regarding garar?
Okay, so for the word garar itself, it is an Arabic word. So it is a fairly broad concept. So it actually means few. It literally means like deceit, risk, fraud, uncertainty, or hazardous that might lead to destruction or loss. So for example, would be, for example, I have a car, so my V, but then it have the aircon is really hot. So, but when I found a buyer, but I didn't tell him about the condition. So at that situation, I didn't tell him, and then that person actually bought from me. So there is uncertainty for that person there in that contract itself, because I have hidden the fact that the car have defect in its air conditioner. So that is an example for the situation lah. So actually Islam has clearly forbidden these kinds of business transaction because it leads to exploitation and also injustice in any form lah. Because like for example, from that previous example, it will be injustice for the buyer lah, and then advantages for the owner of the car.
So I'm just have a curiosity. Is it garam with fraud is quite similar? How about you, Mr.
Okay, like this, Mr. Khairul. From the example, okay. I give you another example, an additional example from banking perspective, okay, whereby conventional banks, it is seldom they are telling you all the features or all the charges they will charge you, okay. So means there is something or there is some charge they are not telling you at the first when you sign the contract.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not gonna tell you what kind
Which
of
bank?
Which bank,
Okay.
but only conventional bank. Okay, they will charge you.
Is it
Multiple charges.
Yeah, they will charge you multiple charge upon your, let's say, your late payment charges. Okay, like that. But if you said garar and fraud is the same, actually it's not.
Oh, okay.
Garar is not exactly they are trying to lie to you, but it is more to hide something.
Okay, I get it. So, Mr. Fatheen, is it any other importance of prohibiting garars?
So actually the importance would be because by prohibiting garar, it protects different parties from deceit and also ignorance. So it is required that all Islamic financial and business transactions, so they must be based on transparency, accuracy, and also the disclosure of all the necessary information so that no one party has extra advantage over the other party. So this prohibition, they protects against unexpected losses and possible disagreements regarding the qualities or the incompleteness of information.
Okay, I see. So, thank you for the information regarding garar. So, I have to ask Mr. Denny about the implication of interest.
Okay, Mr. Khairul, before I answer your questions, I will go back to the definition of riba and the example for us to have a clear view of riba. Once again, the key point of riba is increment. Yeah, increment. Let's say I lend you a money, 5,000.
Okay.
In 1 week time, I ask you for 6,000. Okay, so the 1,000 additional 1,000 is called riba. Okay, so when this kind of situation happen, whereby creditor have no limitation on charging a profit interest, so the financial ability of the debtor to repay indebtedness middle class consumer as well as the developing countries could be caught up in a never-ending debt trap. Okay, because a creditor, conventional financial institution have no ceiling price for them to stop the interest charge. Whereby in Islamic, when you sign a contract, even though they use a floating rate, they still have the ceiling price when you do the transaction, when you sign the contract. So they will not exceed the ceiling price or the ceiling profit rate. Okay.
So, Ms. Fatheen, over here, can you explain about the rationale behind prohibiting garar?
The rationale in prohibiting garar, so it is to ensure full consent and also satisfaction of parties in a contract. So full consent, it can only be achieved in full disclosure and transparency through perfect knowledge from contracting parties of the counter values intended to be exchanged. So back to the previous examples, I can sell the car, but then I cannot hide the fact that the car has air conditioner problem. So it will be full consent. The contract will be permissible in Islam if I disclose about the air conditioner.
So it's better for us to let that person know. If not, it will be under Qaran
Yes,
situation.
then it will be impermissible in Islam.
So as a conclusion for this topic we are discussing today, the understanding of Islamic finance principles are again important since the Islamic industry has been growing rapidly. One must understand what the fundamental rules are, how it is different from others. So we can argue that Islamic financial transaction must be free from riba and garar. Okay, so I think that's it for our discussion. So I hope all of you can understand it. So if anything, you can leave us a comment, subscribe, and let us know. Okay, keep supporting our videos regarding Islamic capital market. Thank you.